Hi friends, and welcome to the channel Seekers of Harmony. My name is Rob, and this time let us look at mental and spiritual limitations. Mental limitations, like some limitations of the body, are workable. They are pliable and not absolute. Finding the roots and honestly seeing the dynamic of their origin and how they function in daily life is often all that is needed to take the next step. These kind of limitations may be the hardest to work with because they are often deep-seated and we have come to identify with them. Stretching and removing these types of limits can be more difficult and painful than that of the body. If one finds oneself thinking, "I can't, I'll never get it, it's too difficult, I don't deserve it, oh, why me?" and other excuses that keep you from moving forward on your path, then you have found some self-created mental limits. Spiritual limitations are, in a way, manifestations of mental limitations. But really, the spirit is beyond time and space, and therefore unlimited. At least it appears so to me. As the mind can create limitations for the body in psychosomatic processes, so can the mind limit access to the spiritual realms. A so-called poor or weak spirit, thus a limited one, may be seen as something that prevents one from experiencing that which is, the so-called here and now. Also, a feeling of lack of connection to something greater than oneself, or a misunderstood and poor self-image that does not grasp the dynamics of the persona. These are the kind of things that can make one feel limited in spirit. And then there is fear, probably the greatest factor in creating limitations in the personal realm. For many, fear encompasses some aspect of daily life. Fear of what might happen can consume the present moment and keep us from moving forward, mired in hesitation. Regrets of past deeds and obsessively second-guessing our thoughts and actions firmly anchor us to the past, keeping the here and now just out of reach. The way to work with spiritual limitations, and indeed all limitations, is through practice. A kind of practice which has no end because the spirit is limitless, beyond space and time. Such practices are many and contain what we will recognize as mindfulness, meditation, or contemplation. Martial arts and yoga are examples of complete systems that address body, mind, and spirit and their possible limitations. Seekers of harmony, it does not matter who you are, what your body is like, or if you are healthy or infirmed. Everyone can benefit by exploring their limitations and working with them in some way. Some limitations are of a permanent nature. Others can be stretched, and some we may even be able to liberate ourselves from. If one masters an art, one must then master oneself. And a self that is ever changing requires constant practice. Join and enjoy.